Hi guys, welcome back to Rav's Retreat, the wood turning section of my YouTube channel. I've got a bit of an outer balanced bowl, a rough turn bowl on the machine at the moment. I've just put it on just to show you the difference between machines. The machine I had, let me just turn this LED off. The machine I had before I got this Jet 3520 was a DVR XP. Now then, this ball that I've got on, it's about 10-inch, rough turned, outer balance, quite thickly turned as well, so there's a fair amount of weight there. I've got it running at the moment at just over 800 RPM, and there's no vibration whatsoever. I could put a 1-penny piece on there and it would stand up. If I had one in my pocket, I'd do it for you. But believe me, there's no vibration at all. Now, I know for a fact this same ball, if I was to put it on my DVR XP, the maximum I would have been able to take it up to were about 350 RPM before I started getting vibration. So that just shows you the difference that heavier machines can make. The Jet 3520, as you may or may not know, is basically all made out of cast iron legs, cast iron bed, cast iron head, cast iron tailstock, cast iron tool slide. It's all cast iron. It weighs a blinking ton. Well, actually it weighs 285 kilo, I think, from the factory. Mine actually weighs a little bit more than that now, as it's got about 1/3 of a ton of you know, the really heavy exotic wood on its shelf. So the actual lathe weighs in now around about 2/3 of a ton. So that's just an indication to you of what that extra mass can enable you to do. If I'd have tried running my DVR XP at this speed with this ball on, it would have been jumping all round my shed. And bearing in mind my shed's not very good, not very big, that would not have been a very good idea. Right then, I'll stop it. I did promise you a couple of videos ago that if I came across any interesting wood, I would show you. So today I've been having a bit of a look round, seeing what, see if I've got any interesting wood or projects that you might be interested in. And I've got a few, so I thought I'd make a couple of videos for you and let you have a look at them. The first one I want you to look at is this ball. It's sweet chestnut, or as far as I know it's sweet chestnut. I'm not 100% certain about this, because this, hang on, let me just move a couple of things. This has got some very weird markings on it. It's got green markings inside it. Now, I don't know if the tree was diseased in some way. Can you see these green flecks? When I first rough turned this ball, these green flecks were bright green, vivid green. So I don't know if it's because the tree was diseased or whatever, but I can't wait to finish turn this thing. It's not quite dry yet. It's got another couple of % to go before I think it's dry enough to be turned. But it's going to make a very interesting bowl. I think so anyway. It's roughly about 10, just over 10 inch in diameter. And probably about 2.5, maybe 3 inch in depth. But it is going to make a lovely bowl. There's also another bowl I wanted to show you. If I can just put this out of the way. This is the problem I have in my shed, finding a place to put everything. This, again, sweet chestnut, but look at the difference. That is sweet chestnut, that's sweet chestnut, but look at the colour difference. This is very light in colour, and this is quite a dark tinge to it. This one's about 11 inch, going on for 12 inch in diameter. I did get a core out of it, which is why it's got the great big foot on there. The great big tenon on for my other chuck jaws, my bigger chuck jaws to grab hold of. You don't really want this flying around at 600 RPM. It wouldn't be good. It's quite a heavy piece of wood to be flying off the lathe at 600 RPM. But that's going to make a nice hefty bowl. I'm not going to turn it thin. I'm going to keep it thick. I'm going to try and keep sort of Celtic look to it, if you know what I mean. As though it were made, you know, 1200 years ago or a couple of thousand years ago. That rustic, heavy, Celtic look to it. So that's what I'm aiming for with this bowl. I will of course turn it so it's nice, but the thickness I'm going to leave fairly thick. You know how you would normally turn a bowl thin? This one's going to be left fairly thick. So just thought I'd show you that. Right, I'll end this video here. I've got plenty of other things to show you, so don't go off anywhere. And I hope you'll join me on my next video. So don't go wandering off. There's a few things I'd like to show you after these. So I'll catch you in a few minutes, guys. Take care now. Bye bye.